Hello guys, welcome back to Montreal beer reviews. The big beer season is slowly approaching its end, but today we've got another big beer. This is supposed to be a hop bomb. I've heard about it a few months ago and I thought I really should try it, and I was lucky enough to pick this at Whole Foods Market in New York City. So from the Avery Brewing Company from Boulder, Colorado, this is the Maharaja Imperial India Pale Ale. As described in the video on the website, this is not intended to be a balanced IPA, Imperial IPA. This is more hop forward. And just it's all about the hops. A little bit information about this beer. This is 102 IBUs, which is quite massive indeed. They use, I believe, 4 varieties of American hops, and it's 10.39% ABV, which is quite precise indeed, I guess. So let's crack it open and see what this beer is all about. I've seen a few reviews. People say it's really hoppy indeed, and I really want to try it while it's still relatively fresh, because it was bottled, I believe, in December or January, and it's a seasonal kind of limited release. So let's go ahead and review this lovely Maharaja. Okay, I'm going to be using my Juval tulip glass. I like to use it from Imperial IPAs. This was $9 plus tax, so not a cheap beer, but not one of those super expensive ones either. I've got to say I really like the labels on Avery's beers, and this is my first one from the brewery, but hopefully in the future I'll try more from them. Okay, so it's a very interesting looking beer. I would call it probably reddish amber, something along those lines. It's typical for American Imperial IPAs. Nice head there. Can already smell the beer, but let's get closer. Up front I'm getting a massive passion fruit and mango aroma for sure, so tropical fruit. Of course some grapefruit, some nice sweeter kind of grapefruit I guess. Caramel, hint of butterscotch there. Some oranges as well. Very fruity smell overall. Alright, let's dive in and try the Maharaja. Oh, this is amazing. I'm not sure how different it tastes right now from, I guess, 2-3 months ago, but this is super hoppy. I personally prefer these kind of juicy, fruity IPAs over the dry, resiny ones, although I did enjoy the resin from 6 Point. But this is just super flavorful, super enjoyable. You get smashed in the face with the mango and the tropical fruit, and the pretty good sweetness there. Then as you swallow it, gives out a massive bitterness as well, while still retaining some of those fruity qualities. But then the grapefruit texture starts coming through, and then you get some slight breadiness and touch of caramel as well. The juiciness of the fruity, I guess, taste makes up for the bitterness and the dryness, which you usually end up in the aftertaste of most Imperial IPAs. But in this case, I don't really notice it, at least not yet. Every small sip brings a massive explosion of taste. It's super robust. Sure, it's not as malty as some other Imperial IPAs. I guess that's what they meant by saying it's not supposed to be balanced. But I don't think this is, one-dimensional either. It certainly is hop forward, and it certainly is quite bitter, but the sweetness and the fruitiness really balances it off, and I'm really enjoying it. I've got to say this is one of the juiciest IPAs I've ever had. I haven't had that many Imperials to begin with, but this certainly has met my expectations. That's really lovely. I'll be back in a few short moments, but so far the Maharaja has been really kind to me. Alright guys, I'm back with the Maharaja. What can I say? This is a really impressive beer. Being as big as it is and being as hop forward as it is, it doesn't dry me out, it doesn't give me a huge buzz, although I'm getting some warmth from the alcohol. I'm still not tasting any booze, and it doesn't taste too sticky. It's not too thick in the mouth, so I'd say. It's I call it medium body, but it's more kind of buttery than sticky or syrupy. Definitely isn't too thick. Really juicy, really fruity. The sweetness really does a nice job balancing the dryness and the bitterness. I was kind of scared that when the beer will warm up, I will probably start tasting more alcohol and it's not going to be as drinkable. But no, it drinks just as well. Can't find anything wrong with it, guys. Highly recommended beer. This was everything I thought it was and more. It's dangerously drinkable. It's very smooth overall. If you're used to hoppy beers, this will be pure pleasure to you, I guess. One of the best, if not the best, double IPA I've ever had, Imperial IPA. Well worth the $9 I paid for it, and can't, help myself but look at the lovely label as well. Can't really help myself, I'm going to give this a full grade once again. This is a top-notch IPA, top-notch Imperial IPA. So 10 out of 10 for the Maharaja Imperial India Pale Ale once again from Avery. And that's all I've got to say for this time around, guys. Check out my other reviews. Comment, let me know if you've had this beer, if you want to try it. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Stick to good beer. Cheers.